Good morning. Can everyone hear me okay?
Yes.
And see the screen that I've shared?
Yes.
All right. Good morning. Good morning. Well, once again, my name is Kacy Dennis. I'm the Director of Operations for the Boys and Girls Club of the Big Bend, and I am excited to be here with you guys today. Just wanted to share a little bit about our program, about the Boys and Girls Club, and some of the things that we do, some of the exciting things we have going for the summer. So our mission, of course, is to inspire and enable all young people, especially those who need us the most, to reach their full potential as productive, caring, responsible citizens. Um, I I love to be able to tell folks, and we still to this day, I've been a part of this organization for about 17 years, and we've never turned away a child for inability to pay. Just super excited to be able to give that fact there. Some of our board members, our chair is David Mullins, our vice chair is Dr. Dwayne Harvey. The Sheriff Waltman Neal is a part of our board as well. Dr. Tamara Williams. Sammy Dixon is also a member of our board. Our Leon County club site. So we have 5 clubs in Leon County right now. So most of our clubs are housed in low-income housing facilities. So we partner with Tallahassee Housing Authority, and right now, and we are in every one of their apartment complexes, as well as our school site, which is Oak Ridge Elementary School, and also the Sunrise apartment complex as well. So we're definitely in the sites where the kids need us the most. We're also in Gaston County. So in Gaston County, we're in Chattahoochee, Havana, and in Quincy. Who we serve? We serve kids ages 6 to 18. Last year, we served about 360 kids daily. 2,015 kids were served through our clubs and outreach, even during the COVID environment. So we were able to continue to reach out to those kids through Zoom, through door to door, whatever it took. With last year, we definitely made sure that we were able to continue to serve those our kids. 80% of our kids are from single parent households, and 100% of the kids that attend the Boys and Girls Club of the Big Bend are on some sort of scholarship to attend the club. Our formula for impact. So of course, we take the kids who need us the most, we combine that with our outcome-driven club experiences, and what we hope is that kids will have academic success, good character and citizenship, and healthy lifestyles. Our priority outcome number 1, which is academic success. Some of those programs are our Power Hour, summer reading programs, music programs. And I am happy to announce that just a couple of weeks ago, we were able to do our first annual Great Futures Gala, where we recognized 23 of our graduating seniors. It was an amazing event, had over 100 people in attendance that night. Our graduates were able to invite their family members out. We invited all of our teens to this event. And during this night, we announced 4 recipients of our scholarship award. And our scholarship programs are our Sammy Dixon Scholarship and Elaine Burley and Contrast Scholarship programs, where 4 recipients will receive a full tuition paid to TCC, a $500 book voucher, and also free housing for those first 2 years of college at TCC. Super excited about our summer camp. Summer camp is starting next week. So all of our staff are geared up and excited about those, increased long days, but those are really exciting days. So we have our breakfast and lunch will be provided to those kids, and of course an afternoon snack. All of our clubs have weekly themes. We'll do lots of field trips, and our academic enrichment is the key component. So we're targeting academic enrichment this summer. As you guys all can imagine, all of our kids are really behind. So we're calling it the COVID learning loss. So we've been able to hire certified teachers, had those teachers train our staff members, and to be able to better assist our kids on the academic side of things. So we're excited, geared up. We have a book program, book reading program that's going on, just to really enhance our academic component to hopefully help get our kids back on grade level, and back prepared to graduate on time. Our priority outcome number 2 is good character and citizenship. So we have all of our kids volunteer monthly. We have a Youth of the Month program, Youth of the Year, and mentoring programs. Our 2021 Youth of the Year is Miss Curtisa Brown. We are super proud of this young lady. She's a Pinewood Place Club member. She participates in the Rotary Club of Tallahassee Southside, our Interact Club president. She had 15 college acceptances letters, and she is one of the Tallahassee Democrats, one of the 5 young women to know. Kacy was also accepted into Howard University, but she has decided to attend FSU, and she plans to study to be a lawyer. Priority outcome number 3 is healthy lifestyles. So some of these programs are sports programs, performing arts, Smart Girls, Smart Moves, and summer food service programs. Sports, of course, you know, the kids love to be involved in that. And this is just a couple of pictures of our traveling basketball team. We were able to get this program up and running. And I mean, the kids are really enjoying this program. Some of the special achievements from kids who've come through our sports program. We have Jalen Black, who accepted to the Air Force Academy, Deontay Jones, Jordan White, and just a slew of other kids who've come through our programs and able to receive some scholarships. Report card tracking. So of course, this is how we back up all of our data and are able to say that 98% of our kids were promoted to the next grade level. And this is just some information about the return on investment. You know, for 18 years, Boys and Girls Clubs of America is ranked #1 in youth serving organizations. I said earlier that we keep our fees as low as possible. The actual cost for a kid to attend the club is $1,146 per year, but we're able to keep those costs extremely low for our club members. And also excited to announce Comcast Lift Zones. So Comcast Lift Zones, we partnered with Comcast, and all of our Tallahassee Housing Authority sites are now lift zones. And that's where the kids and members of the community can come to the clubs or actually near the clubs and connect to Wi-Fi and be able to, you know, just use those services whenever possible to really help with their academics. Parents, you know, being able to apply for jobs, look for jobs, and those type of things, kind of bridging that gap to where, you know, a lot of folks in those communities did not have Wi-Fi. Also excited to announce next weekend is our second annual virtual steak and burger dinner. The Sheriff Walk McNeil is our keynote speaker. Lots of different sponsorships from Publix to Prime Meridian Bank. So we're excited about that. That will be on June 19th at 7:00 p.m. live on YouTube. And then we're also doing a Gadsden County specific friend raiser, I like to call it, because, you know, being out there, we're kind of finding that lots of people in Gadsden County are not aware that Boys and Girls Clubs are in that area. So we're really doing a lot of focus on making sure that Gadsden County is aware that Boys and Girls Clubs are there and that we're making a difference in their community. This is just a list of some of our community partners. Once again, definitely want to highlight Prime Meridian Bank. Each year they do a $25,000 matching scholarship program for our organization. Lots of their staff volunteer and mentor, and different sponsorships for all of our events. So Prime Meridian is definitely a huge sponsor for the Boys and Girls Clubs. And then the need, we all know that, you know, graduation rate is low, dropouts at an all-time high, youth referred for school delinquency is at an all-time high. So definitely Boys and Girls Clubs all over the nation is definitely a highly needed program. And there's some ways that you can help. And are there any questions?
So Katie, if I may, one, Kacy, great to see you. Great job. I really appreciate you sharing this information today. Can you talk a little bit about your the relationship that Boys and Girls Clubs of the Big Bend have with school districts in both Gadsden and Leon County, and just how like how intentional your efforts are to be able to align with what school districts are trying to do with learning recovery and the losses that occurred during the pandemic?
Yes, so definitely. So we have met with both superintendents in Leon and Gadsden County. They are really supportive of our programs and of all the things that we're doing in both of those communities. We are actually, there's a 21st Century site, our Oak Ridge site that we manage, and that site is going extremely well. So we've partnered as far as transportation over the summer. All of our certified teachers that we've hired to help get those kids back on track with some supplemental educational programs all come from Leon County schools, Gaston County schools. So they've actually done some training with our staff to help us be able to better assist our kids and really work hard to get them back on track for promotion and for graduation to the graduation.
That's awesome. And one other question that I would have is that we see a lot of Boys and Girls Clubs around the state that are beginning to address mental health concerns. We know that certainly there has been mental stresses during the pandemic that we've never seen before with our kids. And what are Boys and Girls Clubs of the Big Bend doing to address mental health concerns and the needs of our youth?
Definitely. So we have a partnership with FSU. So any of our kids who are struggling with that, we're able to refer those kids. And also we have lots of we have a couple, actually Ellen Burler and Rob Contreras. They come in and are able to do some mental health counseling with some of those kids that are really struggling and going through some things as well.
Yeah, we've seen, for everybody on the call, the suicide rates are skyrocketing, particularly amongst youth nationally right now. And one of the things that the Florida Alliance of Boys and Girls Clubs are doing is we're seeking partnerships on telehealth, mental health issues, where we can better access telehealth means. Kiosks that are essentially like having a FaceTime with a certified mental health professional with a youth. And so we're engaging the Department of Children and Families and the managing entities around the state that have dollars that may be able to support telehealth, mental health activities within our Boys and Girls Clubs. So maybe at a future, Brian, discussion, we can I can share more about where those conversations are heading.
Definitely.
Absolutely, Joe. Thank you. You took the first two questions out of my hand, but I'd love to learn more about the telehealth when we have time. And I think that's a great opportunity to bring in a lot of partnerships and a lot of folks that are engaged in that work. So thank you. That's wonderful.
Thanks.
This morning, I just had an email come across, and it was the Center for Trauma Counseling marketing their Mobile Hope Clinic. So it's a fantastic 40-foot magical bus that will bring you affordable mental health counseling services to you and your community. So they basically reached out to see if Prime Time or Children's Services Council wanted to partner with them to get them out to after school programs anywhere in the community. I thought that was excellent. It was the first time I've ever seen anything like that.
So do they provide, Katie, do they provide that service in any place else other than Palm Beach?
I am not sure. I can definitely look into it and get back to you.
Could you please?
Absolutely.
Because, yeah, it's quite a topic of conversation in my world right now.
Absolutely.
Katie, can you say the name of that organization again?
Center for Trauma Counseling.
Okay, thank you.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Does anybody else have any questions for Kacy? If no one does, Brian, I'm going to turn it over to you for after school updates.